I'm doing the thing. We casualty this, and we see the reaction. Bro, don't counter the huge one. Alright, the like one got. Is that the. That's the wrong one! That's the wrong one. Alright, guys, I think I will draw some cards. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here. In this special day we finally have new cards, and this is the deck I wanted to showcase you the most. The Ob Nixilis, the Ancient One combo that will ultimate your opponent on turn 4, or even on turn 3 if you want, but on turn 4 it can deal 21 damage with Sheoldred the Apocalypse, because your opponent will draw 7 cards and lose 7 life, and that means 14 damage from Sheoldred. So you can make a 21 damage lethal on turn 4 with this combo. You need perfect curve and your opponent to not interact, but you know what? Sometimes it happens, you will see it in action, and it will be super epic. So this is the bulk of the idea for the deck. It's Grixis, so we have Harvesters and Appraiser, because they are very solid cards. We also have the new card. I should probably read the card, right? So, the Ancient One, 2 mana, Dimir, 8/8. It cannot attack or block unless there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. So this is the Sand 8, and yeah, this is the new type of ability. Basically, you activate the card when you have 8 or more permanents. This will be the same for Wail of the Forgotten that we'll talk about in a second. And for 4 mana, you can draw a card, discard a card, and the converted mana cost of the discarded card is the mill value for one of the players. You can mill yourself, which seems to be the intention, but you know, it's optional. And for the Veil of Forgotten, it's 2 mana, also the mere mana, you choose one, and you have 3 effects to choose from. Return target permanent to its owner's hand, it has to be non-land, but no other strings attached. Target opponent discards a card, or look at the top 3 cards of your library, and one of them goes into hand, the rest in the graveyard. So it also fuels the other descent, right? And at the same time, if you have 8 or more permanents in your graveyard, you choose all of the modes, which is insane. It also means that you can return target permanent to its owner's hand, and if he had no cards in the hand, he will be forced to discard it. So it's kind of the perfect removal as well, while also giving you value with, you know, some selection. Top 3 cards is usually enough to just keep the chain going. So I have noticed that after you activate this card, it's really good, man. And we have also Molten Collapse, 2 mana, basically like this perfect destroy effect that can target a creature or a planeswalker, so you know, the best of both worlds, no downside. However, it has upside, because why not? And if you descended this turn, which means that some permanent card went into the graveyard, your graveyard specifically, from anywhere. It can be library, it can be self-mill, and then you can also choose another mode. And the second mode which you usually choose is destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. For example, Kumano faces Kakazan before it transforms. Before Restless Vents, probably one of my favorite lands right now, because it can just cycle bad cards while also attacking, and thanks to Menace, it's very good planeswalker removal. It's not best to just go for lethal, but it's very nice value land, and it's cheap to activate. 3 mana is, you know, the cheap one. And we have also the Restless Reef, a Dimir land. Finally, we deserve this one. And it becomes a 4/4 shark that has Death Touch, so it always trades, for example, against Sheoldred, and whenever it attacks, target player mills 4 cards. And you can target yourself as well. So pretty interesting. It can be a win con. We'll definitely make a deck with this one, but you know, it is what it is. And Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel, probably one of the best cards for blue color in this set, I think. 2 mana flash creature with 2/1 flying. And whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you put some named counter, you don't care. You draw a card, you discard a card. That's the ability. And if you did it 4 or more times, you can cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. However, I wouldn't really hold my breath on the second part of the ability. However, the fact that you cast it at the end step and it instantly lets you loot, hitting those lands, you're like, you know, getting your combo, this kind of stuff really helps, So yeah, let's go into games. I know you are eager for some action, but it was important that you know all the cool new cards. And with that being said, if you are, you know, first time on the channel, if you just clicked on the video, I encourage you heavily to subscribe, because we have daily content like this, daily. Yeah, that was great, Sloth. Alright, let's go into games, and thank you guys for being here and for your support. Alright, we're going first. Alright, I think this might be it. The Ancient One on turn 2. The Ob Nixilis on turn 3. And then Mono Red just trying to smirk your face like a rabid dog. Oh, it's perfect. This is exactly how we want it. So what do we do? Do we try to go for the plan? Might be scary. I mean, I could go Appraiser, Sheoldred. I think we go Corpse. I'm going for this strategy. I think we can still make it work. The problem is that we need to play Sheoldred first. On the bright side, they literally cannot burn Ancient One. They just don't have the power. And of course they have monstrous rage. Because why wouldn't they? Let's go for this, I guess. Yeah, you can play your thing, everyone knows. Oh, that's actually way better. Oh, that's huge. Because that might mean they don't have the Sheoldred answer. And now, we need our opponent to not do anything to our little Sheoldred. Just don't. Don't you dare. You just wait one more turn, you say, oh, I will play on the next turn, and we are like, sure bro. You can get us to one life, but no more. Please don't kill me on this turn. Alright, I'm not dead. Oh my god, is it happening? Oh man, is it happening? I'm not even trying to attack first. I don't care, I just want to see the combo. Alright, we are going for it. And will he answer? Does he even know what it does? Alright, we got the stuff. And now we ultimate before he realizes what's going on. Oh my god, we did it! We ultimated Mono Red on turn 4. Oh, Mono Red will have reading for years after this. Oh man, it's even more glorious than I imagined it. And killing Mono Red with this? Alright, guys, my life is complete. Alright, guys, going first with some new cards already. Let's see what our opponent is doing. We have very good Triumph for starters, so we should be able to do a lot. Wow! Man, new set! I mean, bro, have you ever noticed that there are new things on the board? So, still we will go Harvester Appraiser, and then we'll try to get into Ob Nixilis, and yeah, we'll see from there, I guess. The Ancient One is not here yet. Swift Spear. Some new printed cards. Yeah, they seem pretty good. Those seem pretty good. It's interesting he didn't just bluff the Swift Spear. So, we don't have good follow-up play. I could discard one of the cards and make sure that I know what he has. This is pretty tempting, honestly. We're never trying... Oh, he can choose. Right? And it's permanent. So we could go with the Swift Spear, honestly. Then it's a little bit easier later. You know what? Let's go for it. Not my perfect play, but it should help a little bit. And we are not attacking. Now we can slow him down a little bit, hopefully. It's just 1 mana, so it's not tempo efficient. Man, I cannot believe that I'm using all the new cards and it's still here. It's great. Oh man, I'm so happy to see the Swift Spear every game. Still, we will... So they probably want to pump it, right? Here we have to go for the exile effect. Yeah, we can cycle one of the Appraisers. That's kinda fine. Alright, a lot of damage, but he is fully tapped. And we will have a tasty creature in the graveyard. He's very low on cards, so I think we can start going for the chick, because it has flying. And Swift Spear will stop losing a lot of value soon. And here... is the Shell. And when he sees that we discarded Shell, he should know that something is up. Man, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Mono Red will just get smoked by Grixis again, because those are his last cards, and we're at 8, so it means we cannot be burned. Molten Collapse. Alright. Okay. I think this is it. You know what? I'm kinda excited. We can use the blood token. So even though, you know, there is a bulk of, you know, the classic things, the new ones can make it spicier. I kinda like the Wail of the Forgotten, like that was a big difference. Wish we could descend, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, I could go for it, but I probably don't need to. Let's see if they pump. Because if I can keep cycling, that should be enough to win the game, honestly. And I don't even want to cycle. Oh, that's such a good card, man. This is such a good card. Alright. So, this will be Appraiser, and this is insane card. By the way, this might be one of the better blue cards right now. Let's go for the Appraiser. Because, like, looting every single turn together with Flash is just insane, man. I will take Sheoldred, so I can trade with Sheoldred. And I mean, good luck, my friend. Yeah, the game is over. I don't think they can go through it. When we start attacking with Scoundrel, don't forget we are doing cards, so it means Sheoldred triggers. I mean, Grix is showing the old thief, maybe. Right. Oh man, I wish I was on the play, but we'll try to make it work. Mono blue. Alright. Alright. Some counter spells, huh? Do you want to counter spell an 8/8? They probably do. I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, alright. Consider. So it is likely they might not have made this appear. I mean, we can just try to mill them. Right? Target mana value. So we can mill something for 3. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit slow. They discarded double Gene, so it means they have one in the hand. Like, this is oh man. I mean, I'm doing my thing, man. I'm doing the thing. We casualty this, and we see the reaction. Bro, don't counter the huge one. Alright, the like one got. Is that the that's the wrong one? That's the wrong one. Alright guys, I think I will draw some cards. Alright, that's better. So we want to make sure. I don't think we need too many ancient ones right now. Not land, not ancient one. Harvesters are decent. 5, one more. Alright, what do we discard? Corpse Appraiser, maybe? Or the ancient one, the last one. This is great. I want the land as well for the next turn. I want Invasion. I think it is. I think it's okay. It's a little bit slow. I guess we could nearly activate it, but I'm just not risking it. Alright. That's something else. Destroyed. So we need to target it. That's fine. So I think what we will do first, we plus, just to force him into something. I mean, we could even go for Amonkhet and just go for their hand. Yeah, because then we kneel and our Wail of the Forgotten does a lot of stuff at the same time, right? Yeah, now we have the Descent. So we have 8, 9 permanents in the graveyard. Right? It's cards or permanents? 8 or more permanents in your graveyard. Alright. Double Terror. Our opponent is fighting. And I think we just force him to discard maybe. Or just pay the life.
And you lose everything.
And we can go for the Wail. Everything has ward though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Let's play the land. And what do? We could go Appraiser. into no, we just go double Harvester, I think. But we can the mana always gets me here. I guess then we go like this, so we don't get countered. Alright, not exactly what I hoped, but it should be okay. So we need to start activating those, you know, super powerful value cards. He's going for the face, interesting. Alright, I will go for it. You got it. We can trade for this one. It's interesting they are going for the face and not Ob Nixilis. Man, what's up with their draw, by the way? That's actually kinda hilarious. Alright, let's make the devil, so we get additional stuff. And I think we go for what? Probably just harvest. Man, we don't have the mana still. So instead we go like this. We destroy the terror, or at least try to. We pay the ward. The fact that everything is so heavily warded really negates our mana advantage. And let's see. Alright, that's the terror. And next turn we also have only one red mana. Man, we need to win this one. He's trying to kill us with the fairy. But he needs to spend one of the attacks on the Ob Nixilis. Alright, finally! I wanted him to hit the third mana and tap fully. That would make things so much easier for me. And this is finally a good target for the Wail of the Forgotten, because so far I just cannot hit the right target. Do I want to cycle one of the cards? You know what? I think so. I'm not using the Harvester, probably because it's a little bit too slow. This is the stuff, finally. First, let's live gain while we have the devil. And maybe he discards. That's a game, probably. And we are getting all the value. And that's how we roll. Opponent, you discard. And it's either Jean or discard, right? Which means they only have Jean, and I can do it again on the next turn. What was this? Oh, a counter spell, sure. I kinda want Ob Nixilis. I shouldn't, but I really do. And now we play the Harvester. We pay life, and now we keep the Make disappear. And I mean, why not? We will steal something from them. Alright, well. That was way harder than it should be, but the ward, man, I needed so much extra mana for all the wards. And now we Veil this. Yeah, we go to 2, and we win at 2. Because he has no place. So we will just bounce it, force him to discard, and get a cool card. Alright. Let's do the thing first. And now we do. So first return, discard, and look. And you discard. And the card is really fun. When you activate all the modes, it's actually a powerhouse. And man, like... oh, we did it, but it was painful, I have to admit. Alright, opponent goes first. Our lands not exactly perfect. Man, I'm kinda liking this card so far. Like, I was a little bit cautious, but maybe I'm getting over it, we'll see. Let's go. Alright, alright. So Abzan so far. Abzan Ramp, it might be more colors, but we'll see. Not sure if Abzan is a thing right now. I've seen some... no way. Come on, bro. Oh, what a party pooper. Alright. So we need to work for it. We need to work for it, I guess. You know what? Let's show him that he did the right thing. And we will make the devil just to get some value. Possibly get some life gain. Maybe go for a casualty. You know, we'll see, we'll see. Vents are really good lands, man. The fact that you can cycle your lands into good cards is huge. Like, it's kind of Celestus in a way. Alright, first things first. Are you an Emperor? If he plays white, he plays the Emperor.
Is my entertainment.
Alright, so let's wait for the Emperor then. You can go off, you know? Not sure if that was the case, but I'm not risking it. Like, then they make a samurai and I have literally nothing. Alright. Might token, no blue, so we can answer later. And soon we'll have New Devil. So that this will be a cut down. I want to get into the 8 out of 8, but that's a long way, man. That's a long way, and nobody plays creatures here, or at least not the ones that aren't exiled. Oh, they really feel like an Emperor.
Defy me, and
Do I really go with the Appraiser with no targets? I think I have to. Like, otherwise they just go with my Mirex. And I don't want to attack. Let's get this. So we have Rakdos mana and Dimir mana and, the linking part. Alright, let's see what about Ob. Like, this is our Planeswalker. Slowly but surely it grinds some value. But we need to be aggressive to capitalize on it. Alright, that's a lot of mana. I'm fine with it. Kinda.
you will become intimate.
Oh, that's actually really good, man. Like, look at this stuff.
My goons will make
Oh,
quick
but
work
the
of
aren't cards. I wish they went to the graveyard. Let's go like this. So we could go Ob Nixilis on the Devil. I think that's good enough, man. It is also a sweeper. Right, because it kills the Might token. Yeah, and they have no answer for double Ob Nixilis. And they paid so much mana for this march that was the problem. I mean, not the perfect strategy, but it worked. Alright, some tap lands, but I think we can work around it. On turn 3 we will have good curve. Alright, another deck with new cards. It's insane. It's legit insane. That's the third mono red in a row. Okay. It's weird because usually when the new set hits, even mono red players for a moment start playing Magic. At least for one day, but not this time, man. So, what do? We definitely go for the Cliffs. We go for the Appraiser. And we only have Harvester, so we go like this. I mean, you know the drill. You know which card hurts them. So we will just keep playing Sheoldred. Well, that's some new exciting interactions. But that's what has to happen, bro. So if we block like this and he has Rage, he's getting the value, right? So be it. We will waste it. I'm happy that at least mono red gets new cards. That's always fun. They really need it. So what do? We can go Invasion and cut this down. And then short it on the next turn. No, we have double, so we can just go with it. And see how many good cards can he draw in a row. The true test of mono red magic. Yep, more stuff. He will just do it again. Wow, consider me impressed. So good, man. So good. But is he good enough to do it again? Brand new gameplay. Oh boy. By the way, we have new cards, just so you know. 2 damage. Monstrous Rage. It will be what? Like, he can go around our stuff. I will take the damage. Because I don't think he can kill us if we do it. Like, we can just go Invasion and heal even more, then use Blood token and keep the cut down when he tries to pump, which means that he will lose. Can we get a new card, please? Here's the new card. Yay. Yay for us. You know what? I will play it. I like playing cards. So we go to attackers. And we go for Invasion of Amonkhet. Because we can steal something cool. Lightning Strike. Wow. Wow, you did it. You're the greatest player ever. So, the game is kinda over. Our opponent is in the game, not sure exactly why. Maybe he hopes for some lucky top decks, but you know, that's what they do. New card, 4/4. And 2 mana 4/4 with flash, flying and looting seems better. If Sheoldred doesn't make them scoop, the Siren Pirate Zombie will. Explosion time, go! Let's wait until Mono Red player analyzes the situation. I mean, they're really going for it, man. We are healing more than they deal, and they're still in the game. Yep. You can't. Please go away. Mono Red, please. I need to show you dominance, because you will never leave the game. Alright, we're going first. We go with the Reef first, then probably Cliffs, into Shores and Invasion of Amonkhet. Yeah, this will be a good one. Show me the mountain. You have mountain, you don't get hello. That's the rule. And still, not a single person today used a single new card. I tell you, man. It's great. So, Harvester can trade against his 2-drop. This is an interesting one. Gold Hound. And Play with Fire. Some new cards from Ixalan. Very cool card. So what do we do? And maybe we just play the Ob Nixilis? No, it's just not good, man. It's just not good. I guess the Devil does something. I still think we go like this. We're sure that it can be even better later. Here's the cheek that he can nearly activate. So if he plays 1-drop with haste, he can go with the cheek. Right, double strike, menace. Not a very good one. I mean, someone is missing Embercleave very much. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Rage. Some new cards in play. Double strike. Yep. Just swing for a big number. Alright, however, what happens when you're finally... Oh man, all the top lands. I think we go like this then. And we go with Ob Nixilis. Not exactly what we wanted, but this is what we will get. And at least it can chum block, right? Alright. He got a huge double strike. And I mean the trample, definitely not perfect, but we can live game on the next turn, right? We can actually live game quite a bit. This was the card we needed before, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's live game a little bit, and let's play Sheoldred. That will be allowed, and of course we wait. This way we can double block. So he has 1 draw to win this game. As always, but I think he won't get it. It feels like he won't be able to get it, but maybe I'm wrong, we'll see. Scary, but let's go. 2 damage, 1 card. Yep, he didn't get it. Oh, I wanted to say good game. Alright, let's open with the Mere Mana. I mean, Shuffler is fully fine, man. Just... Oh my god, this is a new card. Someone except me is playing new card. Alright, man. Now I'm excited. Dinos. Right, I should probably read those. So this gives mana and you can spend it on dinosaurs or their abilities. And this one is 2 mana at 1 mana cost. 1 mana of any color. And yeah, you can exile Dino and then you can cast it, right? Yeah. Alright, this is a super scary card, by the way. I think we go like this, man. I'm not guaranteed the land after this, so that's scary, but I think we will go with it. Because it kinda kills their mana. I see. Let's pretend we have more, and then we need to go for the Siren. He didn't really care, did he? Alright. Let's go with the Siren. Man, we can feel at least a little bit of new stuff. Alright, I really need to start hitting my lands in my lands deck. That's a land in my land deck. Siren is amazing, man. But this is super scary. I cannot kill it, or I can. No, it's a ward. And because I missed the land, I'm not good at magic and I cannot do anything about it. We will go with this. We will just go with this. They can sometimes get something from the graveyard, maybe. Man, I need the land. Or maybe. Maybe. Let's go for it, man. I think we lost the tempo when we missed the land. And now we need to go into emergency mode and just try to... Oh my god. Oh boy, never miss your lands. Maybe I should go for Paleontologist and just counter the Raptor. Maybe that was the better play. Because I'm starting to have some regrets, man. Go. Pirate, you need to save me. You need to save me super hard. Definitely not Invasion. We don't even have time to cast it. I mean, I can kill everything except this, so maybe that's the way. And it also destroys the ramp a little bit. I mean, we do what we... Oh man, but the word... Okay, I guess I'm killing this guy after all. This Siren is really the lifeline. Man, this card is insanely good. Like, the flash is what makes or breaks this card. Because it usually is very evasive when you cast it at the end step. Most of the opponents just don't keep up the mana for removal, especially against kinda controlled. What do you do? Other dinosaurs you control have haste. Oh my god, what's going on? 5 mana, 5/3. When this enters the battlefield, creates a 0/1 dinosaur egg. True. At the beginning of combat of your turn, if you control one egg, sacrifice and create a dinosaur. He created 2. Alright, and 1 hatched. Alright, I finally understood the card. Let's attack. Again. And I mean... Yay, we finally drew a land, man. I cannot carve out with this deck for my freaking life. Alright, after the games, I hope you enjoyed those, and man, they were pretty wild. I have to say, whenever there are new cards in the set, like, you need to just play with them, because there are so many interactions that are easy to miss. I just realized Malcolm is legendary creature, and I'm sure I was considering playing 2 of them. I like so hard. So what about the deck? How did I like it? I think, like, I was surprised how often I got the Ancient one and Ob Nixilis. Maybe I was just, you know, a little bit lucky, but it seemed more consistent than I expected. And even if you don't hit the part, like, Grixis is a very strong shell. Harvester, Appraiser, and Sheoldred are really good cards. I think Malcolm is insanely good card overall. It feels like a Mastermind with a twist. And I think it can be better than Mastermind in many situations, but we will see, we will see. Definitely some kind of, you know, mono-blue tempo counter spell flashbacks with pirates. If you know, then you know. The Ancient one alone never really attacked. It never used ability, it's always a fodder for Ob Nixilis. Sometimes it's clunky to get the, you know, so many cards on turn 3, but usually you get so much value that you can just win the game from there. Even if you discard all the extra cards, like you have 2 for 1 for days in this deck. Corpse Appraiser, Harvester, Wail of the Forgotten. The faster you descend, the better you get the deal. And for 2 mana, this is insane tempo swing that keeps you going with additional threats. And the manlands are really good right now for Grixis. So, no, we will see how it goes, but it felt pretty good. However, of course, you don't have sweepers, so you need to keep up with your opponent. At some point, I added Make Disappears. I think it helps a little bit, because with Malcolm, you can, you know, play a little bit of this control gameplay, which I really enjoy. I was happy with the deck. We'll see how the meta goes. As always, I wouldn't recommend crafting too much in the early days because it's even hard to test everything. I think we did well. I think we did well. I tried to check the stats, but the tracker isn't working, so I cannot tell you exact amounts. But it feels that we are in the winning record. I think. I'm not super sure, but it felt okay against top tier meta decks. So we will see how it goes in the next days. So yeah, that's kinda it. And if you're curious, well, everything is just a little bit all over the place with my commentary. My mind is just everywhere because I want to get the video across to you as soon as possible. You know, it takes time. I wanted to showcase you the combo. Sometimes it's not the easiest because people scoop. And you know, I tried to do a good deed today, and I hope we did showcase the video and, you know, the strategy, so hopefully you were entertained. But that's why I was all over the place. I really wanted to get the video as soon as possible with the content that I know you wanted. So thank you for being here. I hope you had a great time, and see you tomorrow, maybe even faster if I managed, because I have a lot of ideas with the new cards. So have fun, guys, and see you tomorrow.